Well, you can probably tell from the episode length that, yep, this is a big old battle one.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I have to add this. You see that logo in the background? I just noticed before that it says "ugh," like EUH. Check it out.
We so rarely see it over the course of the game that it's like, wow. Oh man, I would have called this episode Persona 5 the if it wasn't supposed to be Persona 5 the real final boss.
Yeah.
It's like we kind of only have like 2 episodes left. That's right, everybody. We are extraordinarily close. The only thing standing between us and actually ending the game is this guy voiced by Meowth from Pokemon, or the ASMR Goblin. This is the other voice that I've been using for him. But that guy's dead. He died. And then went to Final Fantasy VI and died again, if you're keeping up with the lore.
Now, as Maruki, he knows, right?
Of course he knows.
He knows that we've been...
Remember, Maruki that's the actual Maruki in the palace. That's not his shadow. He doesn't have a shadow because he's got a persona. So it's just like, that's actually been him the entire time.
I love that you can't even... First of all, you can't say no.
Nope, not even.
And
we had the chance to say no.
He's asking you, is there anything I can do? Is there anything I can do to accommodate you guys?
Oh, absolutely. This is like the roundtable discussion that we were talking about, except it's just with the worst person possible, and his cat, who I guess is going to be his proxy, basically. I'll be representing the defendant main character today. I'm Morgana, the cat. No last name. I was formed out of human desires. I do not have a family. Well, I mean, I guess I do, but it's not like Lavenza and Igor are going to be inviting me over for Thanksgiving.
So, basically, he helped his former fiance and having, he helped everyone. Like, I'm not seeing the problem. Like, I know there's the problem.
You're gonna be trapped in the alternate reality.
Yeah, I know that.
For the real world,
that doesn't appear to be any.
Maruki's also going to have full and utter control over your entire life to do what he pleases with.
Right, but he's literally that's not true though. He's literally offering the main character, like, is there anything else we can do? Like, is there some way
he's got the power, though. Right. He's the one with the power.
Have we even brought that up with him? Have we even just told him that's our...
God, if you think that we're going to get more than this when it comes to actually, like, sitting down and discussing this with Maruki, you're a fool.
I mean, he's asking, do you have any doubts? Like, that literally suggests, look, I'm open to compromise.
Look at the murderous glint in main character's eye. He has no doubts. Right? Goro? Yeah, I'm here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's been more or less the main character of this story arc.
Yeah, honestly, Goro is much more interesting.
In what way?
Just in the sense that he actually does things and has motivation.
Oh, no. I meant, in what way is he involved?
Oh, I guess he's not really. I mean, he's driving this. He's the reason that we're doing this. Like, if he didn't force us to.
There's also one other very obvious thing that we might want to have all 3 of these characters in here for.
Oh.
Yeah. Look. Okay. I'm going to admit right now, I don't want to do this. Nobody wants to do this, right? I will fucking murder Goro if it means ending the game. I'm sorry, Goro, but that's just the truth. Look, nobody wants to do this, and also Morgana, I guess. I think. He's not really talking about Morgana, but I mean, that's what the implication would be, right? Wow, thanks. The canon OTP, I told you, it was actually correct the entire time. All right, well, despite the fact that, that's the whole thing. It's like we've gone through how many times where it's just like we've done fake outs with characters actually, dying and then just coming right back the next scene. It's like, why is the one person who actually for real died fucking Goro?
Yeah, no.
Why didn't we just murder Ryuji in the street like we tried to earlier, but he somehow recovered? I don't know.
Yeah, no, and I really, this is so...
Look, I also don't want to kill Ryuji, but it's just like he's... Like, who else? We're going to go kill Sakura? No! We're going to kill Morgana? Maybe?
So this is such a weird, like, conversation, because, like, Goro's like, don't think that you killing me is going to affect my decision. Like literally, I would die if we do this. But, don't think that it would affect my decision at all.
Oh, yeah, that's, when I saw Wakaba and Okamura, I realized that something was up. Okay, there we go. That was the line I missed. It's like, he knew. I think we all kind of knew, because it's like, it's all very... It's Persona 5, it's all very convenient is the name of the game.
Yeah, well, he walked in, and honestly, it is our greatest desire to see Goro back. We said that a number of times.
Straight up. And, I mean, well, that's the whole thing. It's like, main character did not even think that it's just like, he might also be under Maruki's thrall as well. Same thing with, like, him not going to jail, basically.
This is such a stupid conversation. Like, Maruki is making a completely reasonable offer.
Well, Goro wants to carve his own path, and that means murdering people and then dying. Yeah. What a fucking guy.
He is such a badass. Like, and I like that
that is pretty fucking hardcore, to be honest.
I just like that we have no other options here. That just doesn't make any sense. Like, just it's almost maddening. Like, just in this specific context, a game.
We are literally talking with him. We could, once again, it's like you'd think we could figure out something, except we did kind of spend 23 days bumming around with Yoshizawa.
Well, I mean, it's not like we're pressed for time, you fucks. Like, it's been 150
we are, though.
hours.
Tomorrow's the day of fates, when the reality and dreams merge together.
No, I mean the game. I'm talking directly to the writers.
That's true, too.
We're not pressed for time. You dangled this over us for 150 hours, and now you can't give us a real alternate ending that isn't just,
we saw the two alternate endings.
We saw that, no, I'm talking like...
They weren't even bad endings.
A real alternative that would allow us to attempt to merge because this is just such a cop-out ending. Like, okay, I'm like, it's nice that Goro's dying, like, in terms of narratively that's satisfying. He's the most important character, most beloved character, and him dying, it's like, oh, that's a real consequence. That is
one of the few things that I will agree with the rest of the Persona 5 fandom is that Goro is best boy.
Oh,
that is something I've seen more than just like one time.
Yeah. Goro is so interesting. He could make a Goro-Haru pairing work, like, just by the strength of his own
I don't know.
He could drag that up.
How? Well, I mean, I suppose that would be a pretty damn interesting pairing, considering he killed her dad.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Goro. Sorry, I killed your father. Can we've gone over this, Haru. We've gone over this a number of times. Stop apologizing for.
Stop apologizing for me killing you.
No, stop apologizing.
Do it again. By the way, it's just like, I guess that probably could have prompted the one, like, take the offer ending once again. There's your one, like, actual thing that we could have said in the conversation that would make any difference.
Uh-huh. Well,
I assume that would have been the same ending, but also, I don't give a fuck at this point. And so Goro, having accepted his death...
Mm-hmm. Is it literally, he's just gonna die right now?
No, he's not gonna die right now.
Okay.
We still gotta kill Maruki first.
Okay, we gotta kill.
But like, yeah,
we gotta kill the new god.
Why do these guys love the barrel-chested Persona so much? First, it's just I mean, with like the evolved version, you would think that like we've moved past like the Zoro and the Robin Hood, but no, we just get right back in there, don't we?
You have to do that because as a boy detective, that is the one thing that Goro can't have. Is just like, can't be ripped.
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't have the time.
He's got to be charmingly lit, like a like a fucking Robin Hood type character. He's got to be slipping into the interstices of a building and stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's as we all know, detectives have like that rad ability to compress their rib cage so they can get under doors and find clues.
Uh-huh.
They're basically like water.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's do it, baby. Let's go for just an outrageously long fight, because once again, I did play this on the hardest difficulty possible.
Yeah.
I don't regret it. I think that it was still pretty fun. To be honest, still not all that difficult. I mean, it's like, I don't know. There are so many like little mechanics and items and everything that I had that I just never really used that much.
Once again, I love that we just had this conversation without any of the other people in that. Like, oh yeah, literally the one person who didn't lose his parents is like making this decision on behalf of everyone else.
Yep. He's the only. Yeah, I mean, it's like everybody else, like in one way or another, lost parents or their sister. Yep. By the way, why couldn't Marky do something about that? We still never got any explanation.
No.
Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter now because it's not a game. It's not a diet plan. I'm challenging you. No, wait, that's actually not the same song here.
I don't.
It's like a different one.
I can't hear the song, so I'm just.
Yeah, it's will normally be life will change because that's the boss fighting theme. Well, I mean, it's not the boss fighting theme, but it's the pre-boss fighting final part of the palace theme that we usually only hear for like 5 minutes, with the exception of the Keeploth world, which we heard it much more.
Listen, I know we're supposed to be like enthusiastic about.
Yeah, you're just like, I don't know any of these words you're talking about.
But I was just gonna say no. I just mean I'm enthusiastic about finishing this game.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately, once again, hardest difficulty, so this is going to be a long boss fight, and that's even aside from all of the other, once again, much like fighting God, you don't just kill God by reducing his hit points to 0.
Mm-hmm.
It goes with many other boss fights here. The final decision: do I do it or do I not do it and then choose to say yes instead?
That's not really a decision. That's it's a limitation of the engine. It was the door opening engine part. You have to have a cutscene.
Really? That was also part of the dedicated door opening system?
Well, that's the reason it's so broken, is that they overextended it, and so now it also has animated. I'm making a joke here, but I'm pretty sure there's actually something to this. What I'm saying.
That might actually be how they programmed it.
I made that joke like as a complete toss off, but it's proven to be shockingly.
The main
accurate.
character has so many fucking times that he should have just said a line and that couldn't. What are these weird ass apples?
I thought they're eyes. Like surveillance cameras.
I mean, it's
or surveillance cameras.
I don't know why eye apples.
I think they're just surveillance cameras.
Yeah, like birds.
No, I think they just look like surveillance. Oh, they are apples. Okay, you're right. Okay.
I mean, it's a giant apple tree. It's like Marky's got like an apple thing going on. I don't really. I mean, maybe that has to do with his love of snacks, but I don't know.
Yeah, how about those apples?
How about them apples? Exactly. Well, time for the Phantom Thieves to I can't. We could have had so much stuff to say about the Phantom Thieves motto being I'm so sad that you didn't notice that until now.
Yeah. Well, it's
the same thing with Ryuji just getting angry at everything for no reason. Can't believe you're depressed. Yeah? Oh, man.
Okay, this is really wild.
Oh, we never got the shadow version of him, which is normally dressed like a real jabroni, at least in the past. But thank God we got this.
Is that like a tree wearing a dress?
No. Nah, it ain't. I ain't no tree. I'm Azatoth. I'm Marky's persona.
What? No, could you? What is it?
Azatoth. I'm the demiurge that lives in the center of the universe.
Oh,
in
okay.
HP Lovecraft lore.
Oh, okay.
That's why I got all them tentacles, because I'm a Lovecraft character.
Oh man, Azathoth is a thought.
Shut the fuck up. But hey, on the tentacle subject thing, that was, I compared that to, oh my god, his fucking design.
Yeah, I like it.
Are you worried that somebody is going to harm the top of your hair?
Yeah. Also, just the thing with his ass. Like if you see like the.
Oh yeah, it is. He's got like gold lame tights on.
Yeah.
And what is that? What is that scepter? It's like I want it to be a big spiky ball.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we've got about.
Holy Christ!
We've got an hour of this.
Oh yeah, we sure do. Anyway, I was comparing that to Futaba's. I'm so distracted by his stupid outfit. We compared that to Futaba's scene, What with the Tentacles before. But her persona, Necronomicon, also a Lovecraft thing. So, hey, consistent.
Okay, yeah.
And also, once again, the original like villain in the Persona universe was Nyarlathotep. So, hey, sure,
Okay.
why not?
Yeah.
Also, tentacles, the exposed golden brain thing. We saw that a few times. Some good design going on.
I'm very distracted by everything going on with Mariki right now. Just.
Oh, yeah. I'm using my tentacles to protect him. Hey, man, we're trying to create a new universe here. But yeah, it's like it's like an exoskeleton with an exposed brain, and yeah, like the eyes that we see in the apples are the eyes of Azathoth. It all checks out.
I was more talking about like Mariki himself, not the persona.
Oh yeah, no, that is just the wildest outfit.
Yeah, Poncho.
I'm so glad because, like I said, it's just like that's the actual Maruki who's in here. But apparently, when he goes into his, I guess, Phantom Thief outfit is.
Well, no,
that's what you do when you summon your persona.
No, it's called Poncho Tria.
Yeah, what?
Poncho Tria. This is really good. I'm sorry, like Pancho Villa. The Mexican revolutionary. Look, it's a good joke. People are just gonna have to trust me. And he's wearing a poncho.
I'm sure that the
Look, I'm sure
Mexican historians in the audience will enjoy that one.
Look, this is for posterity.
Well, this is all for posterity.
Because no one in the present
so
generation is
Azathoth.
watching this.
Anyway, so Azathoth as a character. Let's talk about what this fight is actually like. All right, so Azathoth summons up 3 tentacles. The 3 tentacles are all each weak to like a different couple elements. Like the one on the left is weak to ice and the one on the left is weak to ice and wind. The one on the right is weak to light and dark, and then the one in the middle is weak to physical. So basically, it's set up in a way that if you have the right party, you can just literally baton pass 4 times, charge up every one of the attacks constantly, and take them all out in a way that really exploits the whole baton pass system in a really interesting way.
Okay.
It was rare that I was able to do like the full 4-party baton pass type of thing, but this is the one battle that it really works out well in.
By the way, is it just coincidence that Morgana's at 1 health, or is that like a gameplay thing?
Oh, that's a thing. When you get them up to when you get a character up to rank 8, I think they can survive 1 fatal hit, but they'll be at 1 HP.
That's what I thought. Okay.
That's a common thing. It's if a main character is also hit by a single target spell that would have otherwise killed him, they will protect him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like a D&D thing sometimes.
It's like a rank 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's useful. But that's also one of the reasons why among having like the superpowered persona and everything like that, it's good reason why you want to have like high rank characters in your in tough battles, because they'll be able to at least weather 1 hit.
Yeah.
However, the problem here is that although Yoshizawa was really good in this fight, Goro is not. Because Maruki's abilities are basically he has a big physical attack, a big nuke attack, which he only pulls out in like this first part of the fight, and he has light attack, which Goro is weak to. Even with his super-powered new super persona, the barrel-chested Halvard or something like that, it's really does not like it does not work out super well in this fight. Just gonna give Maruki a whole lot of extra attacks. Hey, I'm becoming more powerful. You really think that was the only thing I had?
That does not sound like what that thing's voice would have.
Really?
It's got an exposed brain, and you're making it sound like Chester the Cheetah or something.
Me, the ASMR Goblin. I came back as Astaroth. Not doing ASMR anymore. I'm only doing the whole thing where I change all the reality. Yes, and you might have noticed, Goro seems to have turned into Haru. How about that? That's a weird thing that happened.
That's really weird.
Yeah, I was able to change reality in that way. I can do that sort of thing, you know?
Is that a gameplay element? Is that a gameplay element? Is that a game?
Yeah, it's a gameplay element. I mean, I changed reality, so it's a gameplay element.
Okay.
I put Goro's soul into Haru.
Okay.
Haru's soul was unfortunately overwritten.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
I think we'll live. So he will, in fact, survive this final boss fight.
So, we got an hour left in this episode, and then another 45 minutes after that.
Well, unfortunately, yeah, like Goro died, but Haru was able to be possessed by him. I mean, come on, that's something.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, in this phase, Maruki does actually indeed start pulling out some of his whole, changing reality and how it works type of thing, as shown by the whole, chromatic aberration wackiness. And right now, for example, I can't use magic attacks, and he'll kind of cycle through a bunch of that same sort of a basic gimmickry.
Okay.
If you leave the tentacles alive for a round, they will just buff up Maruki with a whole bunch more stuff. Extra defense, extra attack, all that sort of stuff, which is why you really want to take out each one of the tentacles, which is not too difficult for the first part because each one of the tentacles is one of the 3 different tentacles. But at this point in time, he now starts to summon 2 of the same tentacle, which means that, for example, these 2 of them are weak to wind right now, but that means that I'm not going to be able to do a full pass to all 4 of the party members anymore.
Okay.
Because, everybody doesn't have the same... Because everything being weak to different things means that you could pass it around, and there's a good chance that they would have some skill that would be effective against them.
Now, is it...
But
no,
now that's
you're
just not...
describing, is that a continuous thing throughout the entire fight, or are there phases, a bunch of phases that are completely different?
I mean, this one is mostly different, like I said, only because he starts to summon two multiple of the same tentacles. He still summons 3 each time.
Okay.
But, 2 of them might be weak to physical, but that means that, you can only get so many weakness hits on it.
So the big difference is...
And it doesn't count for a weakness hit if the enemy is already, downed from a weakness hit already.
I see. So, but I guess what I'm saying is, this is basically it's the same fight, but the tentacles do different things and have different weaknesses. Is that right?
His attacks are different. Like I said, he stops using the nuke attack and now starts using a light attack instead, which is the thing that really makes it so that Goro just goes down immediately. And then he also gets extra attacks on top of that too. So,
by the way,
because he's hitting weaknesses, so that's not good for this.
By the way, with Futaba, does she have can she be used as a party member, or is she always kind of in that background role where she's just hacking?
No, she's always just a support.
Okay.
She doesn't even have a gun or a weapon.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say
you can change her equipment. It doesn't do anything, but you can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, of all the persona that I'm going to be pulling out for the final fight, it's got to be Abaddon himself. He absorbs physical damage, and he also can deal really high cold damage, which one of the tentacles are weak to. So it's a pretty effective sort of strategy. And also he has Makakarn, so it's as long as I keep continuously casting that on myself, unless Unless Maruki is using almighty attacks, main character is basically invincible.
Okay.
And actually, the entire strategy that I'm using here is much like the Shido fight. Instead of exploiting the Baton touch to get extra damage in on Azathoth, I'm instead just using the Baton touch to get as many shields on all the party members as possible.
Okay.
Once again, like Shido, Azathoth is going to end up killing itself.
Yep.
Which, I mean, yeah, it's a strategy, and it works.
Yep.
Very mana intensive, but, you know, at the same time, it's the final boss fight. I can just use all of the mana healing items I want.
Hard agree.
Yep. Yeah, the only problem that it comes with, that's another attack that Azathoth starts pulling out, which is to inflict your party member with fear, and that also counts as a magic attack, so when that gets reflected, it doesn't do damage back to Azathoth, but it's one of those, like, small price to pay type of things.
Affirmative.
Look, people who are interested in the gameplay probably are very interested in this. I've been playing on the hardest difficulty possible, you know?
Yep.
People who are into that are probably like, yeah, okay. I'm curious as to what this game is like when you're playing it on challenge or maniac mode or whatever.
Sure.
Stop doing that.
All right.
Swear to fucking God.
Okay. I have no input on the gameplay at this point, and I'm so.
Look, here's the thing. I did very much interface with the gameplay of this, so I'm happy to talk about that compared to, like, literally anything else in this series up to this point.
Yeah, no, I understand. Like, I don't want to. Oh yeah, let's talk about the story more. Let's talk about how they're completely doing underwhelming thing where they're just, they're just killing Maruki. That's their solution. I mean, he's gonna.
Yeah. Well, they're killing. Well, actually, okay. So, hey, you want to talk a little bit more about the gameplay? Maruki does, in fact, have, like, a hitbox and his own health bar and everything. However, if you try and attack him, he'll just get healed by the tentacles. Azathoth is really the only true target you can have despite that.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's like, I don't... Maybe something would happen if I actually took down his health bar as opposed to Azathoth's, but there's no way. He has thousands and thousands of health because he is a boss-level character. Mm-hmm. He's, like, fighting other like party member dudes, like I did with Goro, for example, where it's like they clearly get a pretty big buff when they become enemies as opposed to party members.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
You know, Maruki does have a persona. He could be a party member. Just saying. Yeah. I mean, he couldn't because he's apparently the only person keeping the metaverse still around at this point. Mm-hmm. That's something that comes up in a single line later on. Yeah,
also Memento. Oh, so I see. It's going to collapse as soon as he does, yeah.
That's what he says, but, like, Memento... Like, how did he preserve mementos from going away when we killed Yalbadoth the first time?
Now, wait, so because we're in Maruki. We're not just in his palace. We're in Maruki. So is that why he's going to die? Or is it going to be a thing where he kills himself?
No, we're going to beat him up until he dies.
Oh, okay.
That's the plan.
Okay.
I mean, it's like, yeah, we are in, like, a gigantic cocoon of tentacles, but, palaces collapse anyway when you steal the treasure. That's just how it goes.
Yep. And then everyone's parents die.
Well, everybody's parents already died.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ, that fucking hat alone. Once again. It's just like, why? It sort of reminds me of the character designer's obsession with, like, popped collars and everything, except they're like, well, we can't just give him a popped collar in the same way, like, main character has that on his outfit.
Yeah.
We gotta go farther.
Gotta have an entire poncho, gotta have that. It's such a weird hat.
Yeah, the poncho, the, like, gold lame tights, and then the big forehead protector. See, if you look at him head on, you might think that he has, like, a giant brain or something, and that's what he was going for. I guess.
I gotta say they did a great job with the costumes and stuff. even on the generic characters.
I do like a lot of the costumes. Some of them though are like sort of dumb. Really, what the hell were they doing with Ryuji's or like Anne's costume?
Yeah.
It's like, we gave him a cravat and like a metal spine. You know.
Yeah.
But like, Haru's looking good.
Yeah.
Despite not being a very good character.
Yeah.
It's like, she looks like a phantom thief. Sure.
Yeah.
She looks like the exact, same thing with main character. Main character really nails that.
Extremely bad character,
but
looks extremely good.
Oh, well, that is Persona 5.
Yep.
Bad, but does look good.
Oh.
Sound good. Music good. Anyway, that was that whole thing. Now I am prevented from healing, which is probably the harshest of the ones you can inflict you with.
Yeah.
I think all in all, it is no magic attacks, which is annoying because you can't attack, because you can't do like the whole baton touch thing, and like buff up or like take out the tentacles. Prevents you from baton touching, which is not that big of a deal. That's less attacks you get, but come on. Prevents you from healing, pretty fucking devastating on this difficulty, and then prevents you from guarding. Yeah.
So it does all of these at once, or does it do like them separately?
No, like this one is the prevents you from healing. The one he does when he first transforms into the phase is prevents you from magic attacks. It's not all of them at once.
Okay.
That would basically shut down your character entirely.
Yeah.
Go do regular physical attacks or nothing else. Well, I'll use items, I suppose, would be another thing too. Which again, probably should have done a little bit more, but like, yeah, I didn't. Like, just even on the highest level of difficulty, it's really not that hard of a game. Maybe I'm just like, too much of a veteran of these sort of games, and I know the exact sort of thing where you reflecting damage, for example.
Yeah, I mean,
I know the exact exploits you would use, but still.
At a certain point, it's hard to make these kinds of games like at any difficulty that's going to be satisfactory. If they made something that was hard for you, it would probably be extraordinarily difficult for the vast majority of people.
It would turn into like a fucking puzzle game at that point in time.
Yeah.
And God knows, like I am a roguelike veteran and everything, and those are turn-based games, but they are turn-based games with a level of complexity that you can only dream of in a game like this.
Yeah.
And it's like not always in a good way. in an interesting way, at least to me, but I'll be real with you. I don't think that NetHack has a lot of mass appeal. Let's just say that right now.
Yeah. Well, as somebody's favorite composer is probably Bach. I mean, I have. It's hard to. Sometimes it's hard to get like the public on board on something like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly a lot to talk about, but if you're just looking for something to listen to, I mean, you need to like basically memorize an entire encyclopedia to even like have a chance at winning NetHack.
Yeah. And
I like that. I love memorizing dumb factoids about video games.
That does not appeal to me personally, and I love I go through like Sporkle quizzes about like where Tajikistan is.
Yeah, but it's just like it's a game that has such a large amount of things you can do that it almost turns into like the world's most ridiculous puzzle game.
Yeah, no, I understand.
But it's like, do people want to play a game like that? I do.
I mean,
but
I've been over the last few years, I've been getting into like Zachtronic games, and it's kind of there's like that similar.
Oh yeah.
Where it's just like you have to literally there are patterns you can use, and if you really want to, you can just look up a solution. But really, it's you're limited only by your imagination. If you really want to do something.
The most famous game that I know by them is Space Chem, where chemistry. It's right in the name.
Well, a lot of their games are like that, like chemistry, physics, that kind of thing. The game that I really got into by them is called Infinifactory. And that's just like this ridiculously. I mean, you basically use conveyor belts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you ever play Factorial?
Yes, I have. I played that with Luke and company. and that was a lot.
Yeah,
of fun.
that is a game that I've always considered getting into because I just like the amount of stuff you can do. But it's also one of those things like with the channel and everything.
Honestly, that might be an interesting game. Just because it does have kind of a natural progression with the aliens and stuff. You do have to like do defense, but you can kind of, I believe you can turn that down, you know, and just build shit. And I don't know, I thought it was really interesting. It's like it's a logistics game basically.
Like Persona 5.
Well, yeah, but it leans into it, so it's like
We did talk a lot. Oh man, we're going to be talking a lot about like fucking bus routes in the next episode, the final episode actually. Boy, the final episode is such a like, you know, here it's like, yeah, okay, Azathoth taking quite a while. I got a lot of health, but to go down, but it's like, man, the next episode is just like nothing. I'll spoil that one for you right now, like I did with the Yalvadoth.
That's yeah.
But I mean, did you expect anything else?
Did I expect anything else other than nothing? Well, I might have expected something, but I guess.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
Was,
it's actually
unreasonable.
nothing.
Yeah. No, I guess I don't expect anything. I mean, I expected a really
I'm the highlight of these next two episodes.
But apparently, we're just doing like Valentine's Day.
Oh, we'll get to it.
You know, because everyone wanted Valentine's Day.
That was, I mean, yeah, it's like, you know, at this point in time, as I was fighting Azathoth, as Azathoth was sitting here going, oh, I'm going to do my big attack on you. It's like, I was really wondering, like, man, what am I going to do for Valentine's Day? I didn't end up dating any characters in the game. Purposely.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Persona.
Yeah, I reject your reality and substitute my own.
That is my like minor rebellion against this game, basically, that I will not interface with this dumb romance mechanics.
That is kind of a pathetic rebellion, I'm just gonna be honest.
I know, right?
Like, it's just sad. It's like,
but like, what are you gonna do?
It's like a sad little protest.
What can you do? This game is so oppressive in how it forces you to go through it.
Well, you know, you didn't have. Oh wait, actually, you did. You did have to go through this game.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, I guess like the other thing to do would be just to fucking skip through the dialogue, but I can't in good conscience do that.
Yeah.
Like that would be the actual protest you'd want to do, but
oh, so
yeah,
Morgana,
I can't.
So Morgana being at 8 health, that was actually just the health of Morgana.
Nope. Nah, even defending, that's how much damage you took.
Okay, interesting.
Well, like Yoshizawa, that was the otherwise would have died. In fact, I think we saw Morgana go down to 1 health earlier when he got when we got like 1,000 hand slapped there by Azathoth. It's my most powerful attack.
Oh, really?
Gonna hit you with the tentacles.
There's a saga in like there's an enemy in Hunter x Hunter that does that. Like the old man, the old man, his famous power is like he's got like 1,000 hand punches or whatever. It's really weird.
Oh, 1,000 hand slap is E Honda from Street Fighter.
Oh, okay.
That's the reference.
Okay.
That's his like signature move.
Okay, I did not know that.
So like how you have like the Hadouken or like the Sonic Boom on Ryu and Guile.
Oh, I thought Sonic Boom was Sonic.
No, Sonic Boom doesn't actually have like a Sonic Boom attack. Strangely enough, despite how fast he can run, he doesn't actually break the sound barrier at any point in time in any of the games.
That's odd because, I mean, according to the Sonic CD, or I guess Sonic R, whatever, you probably know what
No, that was Sonic CD that had the title track, that had the, whatever the
Sonic
the
Boom,
big track.
Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
That is a great soundtrack, by the way.
All the Sonic games have like great soundtracks.
Yeah, I know, but that was like
one of the very consistently good. Is one of the very consistently good things about the series.
Yeah. Back in time to another
That's Sonic
world.
R. It's like, oh, I can tell you what each was. Give me a Sonic track, I'll tell you what game it's from.
Well, unfortunately, the only one that I really have deep familiarity with is Sonic CD and then Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which we've already discussed at length.
in many series, in fact.
Good.
Whether it's fighting naked men in showers in Omicron or whatever the hell has happened in the last episode of Persona 5. I think we did a dungeon.
Oh, you know, another callback is that I also I had that fly infestation a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, when Beelzebub was attacking you.
Yeah, and I got another one, and it's a lot smaller, but there's still one fly buzzing around. So
Are the flies smaller?
no, it's the same. It's like these green bottle flies.
Oh, those ones. Yeah,
They're
yeah,
kinda
your classic housefly type of one.
Yeah, they're kind of gross and really annoying. Like
I know what a fly looks
yeah,
like.
yeah, no, I mean, I just feel like uncomfortable anytime there's one in the apartment. It's just like, ugh.
Fun fact: the super persona you get for finishing Nishiko Oya's storyline, the terrible reporter, is Beelzebub.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you know that? Did you finish it?
Unfortunately, I finished it.
Wow. I'm glad you got that one off camera because that was one of those many.
I did do that one off camera.
One of those many social links that
that was I think the only one that I actually finished off camera that we didn't like literally see on. That was the only one that I finished that we didn't also see on camera.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know how it happened that was the one. But
yeah, well, that was
like I got to like rank 9 of Get Smoked Kid, but that's not rank 10.
Yeah.
So we don't see him in the ending.
So you didn't get smoked.
Unfortunately. Yeah, we didn't. Like I said, we didn't get to the end of EYs, which whatever. We didn't get to the end of Kawakami, Haru, Yusuke, and. Who else? A Shogi girl who I don't think ever actually appeared in the series because I did not want to figure out what the hell the sort of kanji that she was using when she was describing shogi tactics. Who else?
Who didn't we do?
I think that pretty much covers everybody.
Yeah. What about Haru? You didn't get 10 of Haru, did you?
Yeah, they said I didn't get the 10 of Haru. Haru, Yusuke.
Okay.
And
I think that's all.
Haru, Yusuke, and Ann.
Did you do Futaba?
Oh, right, I did. Futaba and Sakura as well.
Okay.
Didn't do that. But it's like, I mean, like Shogi Girl, I think is the only one that we didn't see in the series at all.
Well, I mean, at least you took advantage of it when you got the endings, right? Like you went in and did that.
Well, I mean, in the sense that, like, yeah, I went and created the personas that you get for getting the maximum level.
But not in the sense that you had the last conversation with them because you said, fuck it.
Oh, the last conversation with them still coming up.
Oh, okay. Spoiler.
Like, do you think that once we beat the final boss that it's just going to end?
No, I know it doesn't. I mean,
you don't know Persona 5 if you think that.
Oh, that's probably why they have the. Oh, that's why they have the Valentine's Day. Oh, okay, that's stupid. Fine.
Oh yeah, basically I mean, in the same way that we saw when we went to the Keycloth world back in episode, I don't know, a while ago.
You really have to be invested in the romantic elements of this to enjoy this game. I feel like that's the only explanation. Like, you really have to.
Hey, fun fact: you can actually literally date every character in the game, and there's a special cutscene in Valentine's Day for it.
Oh, okay.
Where they're all like, "You piece of shit! Why did you date everybody in the game?"
Wait, you mean you could date everyone in the game simultaneously?
Yep. Yeah. Really.
That is pretty entertaining.
Like I said, yeah, and like the only real follow from it is a Valentine's Day scene where they all come together and they're like, "What the fuck?"
That almost sounds like a Kirby.
What is wrong with you?
Kirby Enthusiasm ending. Like, whoops.
We're not getting that one because I dated nobody in the game. Because, like I said, that was my spirit of rebellion.
Yes.
Just imagine Maruki's hat, except it's shaped like a broken heart. That's my hat.
Owner of a broken heart.
Shaped like a broken heart. Hey, y'all doing song lyrics?
All right, so we are more than halfway done.
I got some
with
stuff
this
to talk.
episode, but-
Okay, I guess back to fight.
Oh, I can't wait until this series is done. No offense. No, if you like it, then that's
Oh
your
no, I can't wait for this series. Nobody can wait. Do you think that anybody is sitting here, and even if they do enjoy watching this, which why?
Yeah,
Like,
why?
do you think that anybody's sitting here being like, oh, if only there was a little bit more?
Yeah, no. I think we've satisfied any critics of the brevity. You know, who think that this wasn't long enough. Okay.
Oh yeah, Persona 5 does not believe in keep them wanting more.
I thought this could have gone like 130, maybe 150, but
We could have had so many more scenes where we ate turkey.
yeah, exactly.
I'm just gonna. I mean, that's why I'm just gonna. That's why I'm not even gonna edit out me loudly slurping down this coffee.
Yeah. You were considering eating a burrito on camera, or yeah.
I had a burrito before we started this,
Yes,
and I'm
yes.
just like, we're gonna start this. I think we should just start this.
Yeah, I was gonna like the way that you were eating it. I thought you were like, oh well, now you got the cigar. I can just.
Yeah, that I had like a cigar shoved in my mouth when I was talking
yeah,
to you.
just like let's get this over with.
Yeah, it's got a lot more sleazy things to be doing.
Yeah.
No, we have the Azatoth voice if we want to go for a voice.
I can't hear you as a tough voice.
Azatoth actually doesn't talk since the last episode.
Okay.
It's kind of sitting there. Like Azatoth said a few things as we saw in Maruki's old school VHS tape memories. Once again, really, man. But you know.
I think that's a neat little touch. I like that kind of stuff.
I mean, it's fun, but like, still though. Anyway, almost there. As you can see, Azatoth, I'm getting kind of tired.
Honestly, it would be a lot more charming if the creators of this game indicated that they were familiar with modern technology. But I don't.
Boy,
think,
wouldn't that be interesting?
yeah, and
If you know, there was actually like, you know, it felt like it was taking place in the modern day.
instead it feels like, well, they actually don't know that the DVDs exist, and they, you know,
Oh, they know DVDs exist.
yeah, they're vaguely aware of it, and they're, like, VHSs are still old school.
There's a DVD rental store in the game because you go to a rental store in this game. There's a rental store in this game.
I suppose, you know, I was talking to Luke, and apparently they do kind of, the Japanese technology is in a very, like, weird place where it is, like, it is, well,
It is not in that weird of a place. People in Japan know how to use the internet.
well, just in the sense that there's, like, a lot more, like, devices and stuff. Like, there's a lot more, like word processors and stuff.
I can guarantee that people in Japan have the internet.
Oh, yeah, no, I've heard that.
100%.
In fact, I've heard that they upload, you know, lots of movies and anime and games even. From
Yep, it's the pirate capital of the world. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just making conversation.
Yeah, it's true. We do have quite a while here. I'm a big tough boss. I got a mountain of health. Also got a mountain of tentacles.
Like, what? How much time? 35 minutes? We're pretty close, right?
Well, let's take a look. 35 minutes. Yeah.
35. Okay. Yeah. Double nickels on the dime, or I guess.
Do you think that it would be comfortable if Azatoth hugged you?
Probably, like with the tentacles.
Yeah, you think those are like soft tentacles, or do you think they're like they are like literally big wires?
I don't know. I feel like it could be like you could use that as like a chiropractic thing. If they're really hard, like they wouldn't be good for like, you know, they wouldn't like help you get your back, like crack your back.
True. I mean, they look pliable, right?
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Well, next bit. Oh boy, we're almost there. We're almost there. Look at that health bar. Look at that health bar. I only got a sliver left.
Mhm.
Geez, you guys. Couldn't you just let me make your reality?
I think this is the end of the fight.
I can't believe you did this to me.
Finally, his persona can't act anymore. So this is pretty good.
Well, Maruki, you're on your own. Oh, you ain't got no health, do you?
So is this the Asthma
I
Goblin?
can't really help you out here.
Is that, by the way, is this the Asthma Goblin voice? I don't know any of your, like, stupid lore. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say. Shouldn't call it.
Yes, that is the voice of the ASMR Goblin.
Okay.
Except, you know, the ASMR Goblin obviously speaks in ASMR. Ah, no!
It's kind of like, you know, what is it? Mario. The guy who does Mario is Mario.
Charles Martinet?
Yes.
Ah, no, jeez, they're taking your torch, Mark.
It's kind of like before he decided, like, before he was asked to make it for children. Like, it's just like, this is the scumbag.
that
Not even the scumbag, just, this is the very old Italian man that he was trying to imitate.
I don't even know if that's Italian, but I mean, like, more like weird New Yorker.
Yeah, just like
Chicagoan, because, you know.
And yes, an ethnic, like an Italian from New York.
I don't know. I mean, I keep saying New York, but it definitely is Chicago. It's always Chicago.
Yeah. Definitely, whatever the case, like, definitely they have a cigar in their mouth as they're talking.
I mean, they are cabbie. They live in the 1970s perpetually.
Yeah, and they are like a taxi, like the people who do the call.
They're the
Danny DeVito, like
Danny DeVito. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. I don't really think that voice is too Danny DeVito, to be honest, but
it's somebody who is not Danny DeVito.
it is of a similar
but
style.
who has the same job and function.
That is the voice of the evil demiurge that unknowingly created the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, even though, I mean, like Nyarlathotep was supposed to be like an evil force of the universe. Azathoth is just Marky's persona. I mean, he's just Marky's persona. It's not like he has like malevolent will outside of being Marky's persona. You might think that that's where this is going, but it's actually not.
Okay.
Yo, have you played Persona 5? Because let me tell you, yeah, well, exactly what Goro just said. I know you won't. This is Persona 5. Please, for the love of God, just stop. And of course he's not.
Kind of looks pretty badass right there with the lighting.
He does not look badass. Look at his hat once again.
Listen,
Look at his big dumb outfit. I didn't even notice the buttons on it. It really does look like he's just wearing some fancy pajamas. Like, look at he's got like a bikini thing on the outside, like he's Superman too.
yeah.
Like, no, I cannot say badass.
Okay, that's
Hey, everybody, I'm back. As it turns out, you just need to get that torch back.
What is going on with the back part of what is that? That is really weird. That is unsettling.
I guess you shouldn't have got to rank 10 with Maruki, because I'm evolving.
That's yeah, this is that is unsettling to me. I feel uncomfortable right now.
It is a weird looking guy. That's right, but this is what I look like now.
This is really uncanny valley shit.
Well, I mean, like I said, I shouldn't have gotten to rank 10 with him, so his persona evolved.
By the way, that scene where he's
there we
like rising out of, up, that looked like a lot like Evangelion. Like when he,
That, again, I'm sure that there's probably some inspiration that comes from that. Or something with JoJo. Usually, that's more this series. The whole thing. Of course. I don't care what happens to me. I'll make my persona look like whatever big dumb thing I want to.
Yeah. Honestly, again, Maruki is like an unimpeachable
Adam
person.
Cadmon. I have no idea what that reference is.
Adam Cadmon.
Do you?
I have no idea. I have utterly no idea. I will check.
Yeah. Hey, I got a new name now. You can call me Adam. Yeah, Adam
Supreme
Cadmon.
Man
They just said it.
is in Kabbalah is the first spiritual world that came into being after the contraction of God's infinite light.
Oh, okay, fair enough. The Kabbalah stuff has actually appeared quite a bit in series before. That's actually where the Keeploth world came from with Yaldabaoth.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
Yaldabaoth. You know.
Yeah, that's neat.
Okay, well, fair enough. Still weird going from Lovecraft to Kabbalah.
Yes, yes.
So that's kind of a big jump. Well, hey, check out my speaker nipples.
I thought those were eyes, but yeah.
I guess they could also be speaker eyes. I look from both my nipples and my face. Please don't stare too much at my nopples. I think that's TOS.
Okay. So, oh god, we got about 20 minutes left.
I told you that there were. You know, when we were starting this episode, I said there's like 4 or 5 phases.
Uh-huh. I want to do more bits, but it's like there's only so much you could do here. There's just that thing is really weird.
It is a really weird looking guy. Don't stare too hard at the nipples. He just told you though. Stop that. Stop it. Yo, stop it though.
Hey, I mean,
I'm gonna get my channel shut down.
They weren't on screen when you were saying that, so that was completely unfair of you to say that when you did.
Actually, you're just trying to make excuses.
No, I am staring at them whenever they're on the screen. It's just they weren't.
Just at least stare respectfully.
Okay, yeah. Look,
I mean, he stares back at you with those, you know.
Should be wearing.
I can see everything.
I'm wearing a shirt that says "My eyes are up here." No, actually, they are the speaker eyes.
Boy. I mean, yeah, it's like those are the exact same like design as like the stuff on the apples and everything. So, sure. Also, like the design you would see on the elevator. It's sort of a common thing, along with the 3 eyeballs sort of symbol that didn't come up in the design of Adam as much as I expected it to be honest. So anyway, this part of the fight is just awful. Hey, what happened to Adam there? This part of the fight is just awful. Basically, Adam has all almighty attacks. There's no way you can really defend against it except for literally defending. And, like, you just keep hitting Maruki. Like, there's no way to defend or anything like that, so you just keep hitting Maruki until his health bar goes down.
Yeah, this fight definitely reminds me, like, that thing basically looks like an angel from the Evangelion series.
Is that the new Danganronpa for the last 2 episodes here?
No, I mean, you're fighting God. Come on. Like, it's not that outlandish.
Hey, I told you my name's Adam.
I mean, I'm not saying, like, Evangelion is, like, better. Like, Eva is very much, like, pretentious. It brings in concepts it has no intention of explaining. It is better.
It's better.
It's better for...
It is better.
It's better, but not in
Let's make it clear. It is better.
It is better, but it's not better for, what like, the weird symbol, like, the religious symbols. That's pretty...
I mean, that is also very explicitly a Kabbalah-inspired type stuff, too.
Yes.
It's like the designs and like you'd seen Seal's logo or whatever.
Well, I might read an essay about this, but all I can say is that Eva was, quote unquote, inspired by Christianity, and it was really just we wanted to have a bunch of weird angels with crosses.
Also, he does that sort of stuff too, which is not great. That's right. I just take your help. This fight's gonna last a while. So anyway, yeah, he's got a persona the size of a building. Remember when I did that? That was fun. Killed God.
I believe.
I guess he's empowered by God, so Adam is probably sort of a combination of Yaldabaoth and Azathoth.
Okay.
That's at least how I would interpret it, in all likelihood.
It really looks like.
So do we just want to end the recording for this episode?
Yeah,
just let it play out.
It kind of looks like Maruki's wearing a dress from afar.
We can just go right on to the next episode and everybody's already stopped watching.
We gotta close this out strong. We gotta get some solid material here. Just
how are we gonna get solid material? Like I told you that this is like at least like there was a lot to talk about in the previous part of the fight. This one is really like I said, he just has abilities that bypass all of your defenses and you hit. and he's got just a mountain of hell basically.
No,
well, he doesn't have he has huge defense.
We've gotten this far. We're almost halfway done with the recordings for the day. The last recordings. Let's just finish it out.
The last recordings for the day, last recordings forever when it comes to Persona 5.
Yep. We're at the hour mark right now, and we get about an hour 10.
Hey, his
Or
nipples
2
kind of
hours.
look like speakers.
Yeah.
There you go.
I wonder, is his
Oh,
ribcage
man.
like the subwoofers?
I think that it's probably supposed to like represent fuck, we saw
It
it's
represents
like
the
symbols
base.
that we saw in the rest of the dungeon.
It represents the base.
Base. Ooh, eh. There you go.
It's also, does it have 11 ribs or 12 ribs? Are those even ribs?
Actually, that might be something to look at if you care. Let's be honest.
right, no,
here.
it's got 11 ribs because Adam's rib, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, and it's just like, that's once again good design.
Nice detail, yeah.
Whatever.
Visual designers did a great job with this game. Writers did not.
Yep. Once again, although I do think that even the designers here could have did a little bit better job with this fight.
Yeah, it's because the fight lasts so long. It doesn't matter how good you design it. It's like
Once again, the previous part of the fight, really good usages of the baton touch hold like mechanic and everything like that, and I mean, there's interesting stuff going on, but here it's like, yeah, we're just killing time.
it's hard not to make the design. It's hard for the design not to become monotonous after a while. You're just staring at it for half an hour.
Yep. Sorry, Adam.
Yeah, you're fine.
Well, like, to be fair, you don't even have your face in the frame. I got part of my face. That's not the face I was talking
Yeah,
about.
I agree that this kind of wonky framing here. Like, what's the point of fighting? You would.
It's like you could just raise the camera up a little bit.
Yeah. Or just make it a little bit lower, or make it, zoom out. There's a lot of different ways you could have done this.
Maybe
with the camera.
make him not as tall.
I mean, the way that they're presenting it, it literally looks like his nipples are the eyes.
I mean, they are. They are definitely. They look exactly like his eyes normally would, with the like the flower sort of design thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can't even get his entire face in there when he's doing moves.
Yeah, that feels like an oversight.
Like, zoom it out a little bit or something.
Yeah. Or if anything, just make it a little bit further back and lower where the camera is. There's a lot of different things you could do, and it would make it more imposing. Frankly, it would just make it more interesting. But
I mean, this is pretty imposing that he's like so large you can't fit in the frame. But it's also like,
that's a
come on.
cheap trick.
It's like that only works for so much time here.
Yeah.
Especially, once again, I don't think this game was meant to be played on the hardest difficulty either. So,
Yeah.
oh, for God's sake, stop hitting main character. That's the like otherwise fatal damage.
Mm-hmm.
Blah blah whatever. Here's where I just learned to just defend with main character and don't even, because he is once again the most important person in the entire universe.
Yeah.
Sorry, Adam. There's no problem. I know my place in the game. I mean, look, it's that. Let's be honest here. That's what he would say, though.
Yeah.
Have you seen everybody else in the game?
Yeah, and I mean, we can
Okay.
barely see his eyes. Even when they do show his face, just the way they presented the text and stuff.
Yeah.
So there are some visual design quibbles we have with this.
All right, next bit.
All right, how's it?
I got nothing though. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't show was the cutscene where well, you know how like the Morgana and Goro had the Persona fusion things. Well, that did also happen for Yoshizawa. They just did not record because I'm sick of this game and I wanted to be over.
Okay.
And her persona now looks like it's in a wedding dress.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Okay. Yep. Affirmative.
That's what the writers are thinking about.
Loud and clear. 10-4. Okay. we do have to move into the next bit, which I don't know what that is.
Okay, the Persona also has like the Hollow Knight legs almost.
So did you hear about
Actually, no, it just has like super huge pumps on.
Did you hear about the current events? Or no, wait.
Tell me about current events.
Well,
Wait,
there,
we almost done?
there's Persona 6, and that got
Oh,
announced,
Jesus.
and
Wait, did that actually get announced?
or something like, I don't know, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, yeah, you really gave it your all, Marky. Anyway, let's hurry it up already. By hurry it up, I mean we still got 15 minutes left in the episode.
They actually canceled it.
18 minutes left in the episode. I'm sorry.
They watched our series and they said, no, you know what? This doesn't need another game.
If only. Well, it already got another game though. The Persona 5 Strikers.
Yeah, that was also canceled. That was removed from Steam stores. Everybody got a refund.
And what about like the Dancing All Night?
Oh, how many times do I have to tell you this, old man?
What about Persona Q2?
Even Persona 5 was revoked. It's deleted off everyone's hard drive.
Yeah, come on, Maoki, let's get off here.
It was replaced with Danganronpa.
And once again, Goro just like, oh, for fuck's sake, are we really gonna let this happen? Unfortunately.
God, Goro is so fucking cool.
It's like he's super right though too. It's like, why are we like? How many times have we seen throughout the course of Persona 5 the main character is like when they encounter a villain, just kind of like wait for him to do something. All right, well,
Let's
unfortunately,
at least try to kill him.
it's like, motherfucker, I'm already dead. Just let me go up and stab him. Oh, great! Thanks for yelling at me, Yoshizawa. I lost my chance. Oh, time to war, Dr. Markey. This is what he's into. I know, because I am him.
Okay. Oh, we're running on empty, but it definitely is like a boy.
By the way, Dr. Markey's into both vor and tentacles.
Wait. So did Adam eat Goro?
No, Adam ate Maruki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's saying the thing.
It was pretty cool.
I mean, I don't really see how this is any different from what we were already doing, but okay, sure. Here I come! I'm gonna punch y'all with my big old fist. Oh wait, I guess it would probably sound more like Maruki now. Here I come. I will now punch you with my big old fist. You tell him, Maruki.
By the way, would that have been fatal except for the level 10 thing or the level 9?
No,
Okay.
this is a cutscene.
Cutscene,
So
yeah.
basically, I think it only will bring you down to 1 HP period.
Okay.
Still a phase unto itself now, isn't it?
Yep.
Power is the source and destination. I will be the light that guides mankind.
You swore you wouldn't. I guess you wouldn't say the.
Yes.
This is the one thing you said you wouldn't do. You wouldn't.
I said that we've gotten to the point in the series that it's like I will do that.
That is
And that
true.
was actually Adam speaking. And had his line on there. And I was still desperately trying to figure out, is this supposed to just all be almighty attacks? Because if it's not, I might be able to just reflect it. Make this a little bit quicker. It is all almighty attacks. And like I said, it's a cutscene.
Yeah.
I literally don't think he can kill you by punching you.
Yeah.
Which is really unfair in my opinion.
And by the
Nobody
way,
asked you, Adam.
By the way,
Shut up.
do you have like status effect that prevent? Oh no, never mind. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
No, I just didn't heal yet.
Okay.
Yep.
It's not working at all.
Obviously.
Yeah, no shit. Thank you, Kabbalah.
Look, we've already killed this guy twice already. It's like I don't think anything's going to work.
What,
I mean, that point has passed.
when you get
Oh, wait, that did some damage. Now his health bar didn't go down at all, so
when you get a statement that asks you like yes and no, what is the question it's asking you there? What is the prompt?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's probably asking me. It's like, are you sure you want to guard?
Oh, okay.
Like if you just accidentally pressed X instead, which I do constantly because, you know, X is confirm in English and cancel in Japanese, and the other way around.
Okay.
For circle. I can't fail here, so I'm gonna punch you again. Yep, and back down to 1 HP because again, it's not a real fight.
Has anyone ever told you that like the Asmer Goblin kind of sounds like it sounds like it is like it's like an Asmer voice?
Nobody's ever called him the Asmer Goblin.
Okay,
You know that for sure.
I don't know. Whatever it is, it does have kind of that Asmer quality, but like in an irritating way. It's like it causes that whatever that.
The ASMR Goblin was never good at ASMR.
Like it's the meridian response, whatever the hell that is. Except it's also like slightly painful. It's just like like I just feel like kind of like I get like a tummy hit kind of. Like not a full blown.
I told you he's not good at ASMR.
It makes me want to take a shit or something.
I guess that's a kind of ASMR. It's not. I'll take what I can get.
So we got about.
Despite the fact that Adam you can attack both of the nopples and the face, it doesn't really make any difference.
13 to 15.
The time to end such strife is at hand. My hand, right now. Here I go punching. Boy, you guys are really hard to kill. It's kind of weird. Maybe I should actually try punching you instead of the area right in front of you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to stop attacking.
I wish you would just tell
Let's
me.
settle this once and for all. Whoa, I'm losing the voice there. Let's just say that that's him being very flustered. Hey, I'm having a rough time here.
Maybe, yeah, again, he should just use 70% of his power to attack the area where you're standing and leave his head, totally guarded.
Yep, that's how that works. Whatever.
Yeah. And this is, once again, Morgana, not as the hopes of all mankind, but just a cat just sneaking around.
Yeah, basically. Well, I mean, it's like, no, they're actually going to do something way stupider than that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what the heck is this? Oh, come on, guys. Yeah, this is a thing they can apparently do. Yeah, and your stick arms are really contributing a lot here.
This is an AT field.
Basically. I mean, okay, now here's the thing. Futaba can do this. She did it in the fight against her mother, but still. Good shot, by the way.
Her mother, who would still be alive.
And then Goro, who's just like, hurry the fuck up already, main character. Why are you just standing around, you asshole?
His head's defense level has dropped down to 0%.
And 0% head. Ah, geez, not my head.
Go on, Joker. Give him head.
Oh God, no. I mean, God, no. That's in line for Persona 5, but still. And remember when they did the same thing in Metal Gear Solid 3?
Checkmate. Yeah, the one time.
In the exact same way too.
Yeah. Now, if you had actually...
Hey, come on. That was expensive.
If you had actually gone to rank 10 with the Shogi girl, it would have been a different thing, you say.
Jeez, you guys. Not again. Well. Maybe I'll see you in one of the fighting games or something.
Good riddance. Good riddance to this game. We're just about done. We've only got...
Oh, yeah, we're done. We're done now.
We've only got an hour left.
I already miss Adam and Azatov. I want to do that voice more, but he really is gone this time.
Yeah.
Fortunately, been banished back to the Nether Realm, where the ASMR Goblin will greet him with open arms. With gopin arms.
This is so.
Well, I mean, this big staff is probably still pretty heavy.
Yeah, what's the harm in that? Okay, yeah, really, get an answer from them.
Oh no, dude, this is their terrible fucking attempt. But like, I'm gonna be real with you, I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, no.
It's like, no, this is the most appropriate time to do it. After Adam just died. Poor Adam. Okay, I mean, he didn't die. You just resummon personas as much as you want, but he's not in any state to do that right now. Too distraught over losing his mask.
I like that you have no way to like back out of this, even as he makes like.
How would we back out of this?
I know, but God, like, I mean,
I guess yeah, we could give him the torch back, but like, holy Christ, there's so many things that have just happened.
Yeah.
Like,
but why do they give us options if that's the case? If that's
why because of the dedicated door opening system.
Yeah, I suppose.
And that still has long-lasting effects on the rest of the game.
Yeah. It's really.
I want to point out that Yoshizawa's mask makes her look like a frog.
I can kind of see.
Has
that.
nothing to do with anything. It's just
Just an idle observation.
I think Goro just fucking takes out his gun and shoots him right in the head. I'm like, good riddance. Like, well, Goro, you shouldn't have done that, but well, what's done is done. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you, Haru. Like, you ever notice like they have
also,
like
I love that. I love the look of Makoto in the. Oh no, not Maruki again. I can't believe he's dying again. Also, yeah, Makoto mouth agape in that one scene with Haru.
Yeah, I love that they.
Just like, look in the background of some of these scenes. They're pretty good.
Yeah, no, I love that they like try to like get Haru into these scenes, like just because she's such a non-character. Like,
and Yusuke too.
Yeah,
Yusuke
of
also
course.
appeared.
Yeah. They always just go out of their way to like give them lines in that situation. It's just like, yeah, here's the new character. Yeah, see, exactly.
Right there.
Yep. Basically, it's.
By the way, Goro is. I looked like frame by frame. Goro is in fact in the car. He's behind main characters, so he's really hard to see. He appears for like one frame. Yeah, like right there. You can barely see him. Because that's the thing I was concerned about.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can fly? He can fly?
I guess. Did the cat bus ever do that in My Neighbor Totoro? My brother Totino's? Sure, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
Why not?
You can.
That was every single fucking character in the helicopter right now going, eh?
If you could do this, then say so, damn it. Well, I couldn't before.
Goro's just like, shut the fuck up. Get us out of here. I ate him for fuel. No, he's right there.
Ugh.
This is the safest way we could do it, apparently. He's totally fine, guys.
Goro, you know what you need to do.
Did cut the line?
Shoot it. I was thinking, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, but that might not separate
Oh,
entirely.
yeah.
Oh, my fucking God.
Oh, yeah.
I told you, this guy just does not... Nobody stays dead in Persona 5 except for Goro. It's like the Uncle Ben of Persona 5.
Just gonna drag him down into like the Matrix.
Into more fights.
Into the side of a building.
Well, hey, at least he got to see me one more time, even if it was only a tentacle.
Bang.
I love you all. Thanks, Adam. We love you too.
Why is the Joker just dead?
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to remember, there's no fall damage in the game. Joker's fallen from some pretty high heights, been able to survive. This fits in with the lore.
Yeah, no. No, I just mean I want Joker to be dead, not that I care about the consistency.
Oh, yeah. Goro just like, well, the last thing I do before I die again, take you with me. Uh-huh. What do you want me to do right now? I guess I'm gonna shoot him in the head. And then he gets like the very poetic one. It's like, oh, come on. Yeah, there's the one line. It's like, it is? Because were you like preventing mementos from being whatever. Yeah, so Adam is definitely gone this time. Yeah? Yeah? What? Hey, you remember that one scene from Metal Gear Solid once again? There's a much stupider version of it. I told you had many phases.
Honestly, this would have why not just animate this? Like,
why not just that? I mean, it's just downright silly to see it actually happening in engine.
Yeah. Just do a simple animation where you fight each other for a couple, 30 seconds.
Or turn it into like an actual fighting game type of thing, like they did in Metal Gear.
This reminds me of the Pikachu's fighting in the first Pokemon movie.
I don't remember the first Pokemon movie. I remember that liking it at the time, but like in retrospect, God, that movie was fucking boring.
It was the one with like the mirror image Pokemon fighting each other.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember Mewtwo there.
And then Pikachu was fighting they're Pikachu, and they're just slapping each other continually.
Sounds about right. Because I mean, why even bother creating a clone of Pikachu?
Now we gotta bring Maruki back to life with our tears.
If only. No, that's what we would do with Goro. We're saving that for him. I don't know how that would work in considering the rest of the game, but like, I could just make it happen anyway.
I'm done. I get it now. You were wrong all along. Like, I just hate that this is just like, this validates the main character.
Exactly. It's just like, this is the main character. You're the best person of all time. You gotta help me.
Yeah. You help.
And I'm gonna die now.
You help me understand, my, my paper that I've been working on for 20
years. Gonna die for real this time.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on. I mean, we don't have to do this, He'll just survive anyway. He's done that 5 times now. Man won't stay dead.
Why does the main character have so much emotion about this, but nothing else?
Yeah, I think he's more like exerting effort.
Oh, okay.
Gritting his teeth doing that. Once again, you're the greatest person of all time.
Yeah, you're amazing, and everything that is right in the world is thanks to you, and everything that's wrong is thanks to us bringing you down.
Thanks to people like me. And we didn't. So you were right on that one. That was not an unfounded fear.
He did everything he could, but it wasn't enough.
All right, well, next time, the finale of the entire fucking series. Jesus Christ, finally. Holy Christ.